Right now, if you need help paying your rent, listen up. The wait list for the Section 8 Housing Choice Voucher program is now open. It provides rental assistance to eligible households with funding from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Anton Krupke is director of the Department of Community Services with the city. And Anton, this is big. How much of an impact can this have?
Well, I think it can have a great impact. What we did, we received an extra $10 million this year, and so we decided that we could finish the current wait list. So we wiped all of that out, and so there's no wait list, which allows us to open this up earlier than we would have been able to previously.
This is federal funding. There's a lot of changes going on within the Trump administration. Does that affect this at all?
Well, actually, it was a surprise to get this extra funding, but that is for this fiscal year. And I think one of the things we have to be careful with the people getting vouchers is that really, there are two aspects. One is the federal government is saying they have this able-bodied man piece that they're going to give us direction on, and we're working on how we sort that out. And when we swell the amount of people that have vouchers, if the budget comes in less, then some people may lose their vouchers going forward. But at least we have this push, and people can get them now. 50% of the people that use these vouchers stay in place. So they will get, there's more months of rent for them. But last people in, unfortunately, would be first ones out.
Yeah, and it's an important distinction here. This isn't just for low-income housing. This is, again, the choice is part of the name. So this is for any place that you might be renting, right?
Right. The trigger is your income. Right. So it starts with a family of one, a little over $50,000, and then it goes up for how many people you have in the family. And so if you apply and you qualify, then you would use this voucher. And what we would do is where you chose to be, if the landlord accepts vouchers, then you would be able to pay just 30% of your adjusted income, and the rest would be paid by the voucher.
Okay, so the window is now open. How does the whole application process work, and who qualifies?
Right. Yeah. So the window opens at 7:45 this morning. Today we have classes for people applying in 6 different languages, right? And so it's open, and we have, you could come down. If you don't have internet access, you can just apply right on the internet. If you have internet access, that's fine. You can do it there. But if you don't, you can come down to our offices here in Chinatown. You can Kapolei Hale, the American Jobs Center, and even the libraries have opened themselves up to be able to make applications, and in a few other nonprofits.
We should mention there's a lot of people going to hear this. They're going to jump online right now because they say, I need to get in line first, but that's not how this works, right?
Not at all. Okay. Not at all, Steve. So it's open all week, and it closes in the afternoon on Friday. All you have to do is get in. And then what happens is we expect 10,000 to 15,000 applications, and what happens is we randomize those, and then a new wait list will be created with 3,000 applicants.
We don't need to tell the viewer themselves how valuable this is. A lot of them are struggling right now. There's a lot of people homeless right now. How does that kind of bring into the cycle and just help the community as a whole?
Well, there are some priorities we can give. If someone's homeless and they get on the wait list, we can go up to 25% of those vouchers can go for homeless. And like I said, 50% of the people just kind of stay in place. So you want to get your things together, your social security numbers for everybody in the family, birth dates. You want to have your income verification from your employer, your assets, and be able to have that together before you make your application.
Yeah, and make sure you do it. This is going to be a big help for a lot of people. So, Anton, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
By the way, we're going to have the full information on our website, hawaiinewsnow.com, including a link into how you can go and apply.